Well, it's December 4th, and I want to update a couple of Forex charts here. During my last update, I talked about the Canadian dollar and potential resistance levels. We've had a really good run up, and it's developed some momentum and installed for a while. And obviously, it's broken out of above the first resistance level, and now it's heading up to the second one. So we need to start being careful of around 13. Yeah, 013, 017. 013 and 17, we've got to watch those two levels. This is a daily chart here. I'm going to go down to a 4-hour chart so you can see that horizontal blue line at the top there where my cursor is right now. We're pulling up to that. Watch for potential resistance there. If you're being long, consider taking profits, particularly if you see resistance on your lower time frames. So just keep that Canadian dollar resistance level in mind. If it does push up above there, of course it gets really bullish up above there. Let's call it above 02. That's really bullish. So Canadian chart coming up to resistance, do be careful. And if it manages to push through without any strength, it's very bullish up above there. We can buy dips again. The other one I want to look at was the euro. Here we go. We talked about this one earlier, and actually on my website someone posted how they already banked 30 pips out of this chart based on my last update, so pleases my heart. He's pulled back nicely here. The euro's come back ever since the 22nd of November, pulled back nicely down to the support level I talked about, which is where that trader on my website entered and banked 30 pips. Now we're rallying up again on the euro. This is a 4-hour chart we're looking at over here. Let's look at the daily chart quickly. You can see how it pulled back very nicely to that lower boundary of that upsloping blue channel, and now we've got some support, so it's looking bullish right now. Let's get back down to a 4-hour chart and look for some resistance areas for potential profit taking. So I'm going to do some retracement studies here, some fib studies, and if this looks complicated to you, it really isn't, and I have some great videos which will teach you how to do it. Just go to the website mentioned at the start and the beginning of this video. So with those studies, we can see we have some resistance right here at 47.50 to 47.70. Up in that area, we have our first resistance level. And on a 4-hour chart, the current bar is looking a little short, so it might resist there. We'll have to see. TRSI is not up to the 60 level yet, so I wouldn't consider shorting here at all. Perhaps consider banking some profits. If it pushes up through that level again, it's bullish once more. So on the lower time frame, say 5-minute charts, for example, we could buy dips and take profits on rallies up above that horizontal blue line right there at 47.65. Until then, do be careful. Might find a bit of resistance. It's still a bullish looking chart right now, so I would be more surprised if it moved down than if it broke through. We just have to see what the chart does and trade whichever way it goes. But do be careful. A bit of resistance here. And above that, of course, nice and bullish for a rally up, perhaps even up to around 49.50 and beyond. We'll have to see whether it maintains the thrust it's had in the last couple bars here on the 4-hour chart. So there's your update on the euro and the Canadian.